I'm the owner of the company. I'm the president.
Okay.
I own Georgia Land Surveying Company, and I own a web-based company as well called GLS Archives. It's a database of maps with about 500,000 maps. 99% of my day is consumed by Georgia Land Surveying Company. Mm-hmm. So when you get to the top in any company, you really work yourself into a management position, as much as I hate it, because I really do enjoy being in the woods and traditionally surveying. So what does my day consist of? I'm delegating the work that we've received. First thing I do in the morning. Typically at a surveying company, all the crews get in pretty early and the work's just delegated out. You're going here, you're going there. We've got a situation with this project. We've got 2 homeowners that are feuding, and you guys need to be careful on this job. If anything happens, call the police. So now I'm following up with business leads, developing relationships, and a big thing that I try and do is stay up with technology. So,
what's the outlook for surveying? Is there a need for people to work, or is it not so much, or what do you think?
That's a good question. I think that's a question that scares a lot of people. Surveying is not immune to technology, and if you don't watch what you're doing, you'll go out of business. The rug will be pulled out from under you. And how does that apply to surveying? Traditionally we used tape measures and transits. That's how we collected data. My dad, when he started surveying, he was using the same equipment that Andrew Ellicott used in the 1700s to lay out Washington, D.C. He was using a transit and a steel tape. It didn't change from the late 1700s all the way to 1970.
All right. So, what are the most important skills and abilities required for this line of work?
I think a strong background in math and science helps. Communication. It's how you deal with your clients, your employees, and how you talk to people. And that makes, I guess if you're working in your basement by yourself, you could say it's not that important, but you still have to talk to your client. You still have to talk to the neighbors who are upset. The surveying answer you wanted, but communication is just huge. But math and science is a good start.
Fulton, do they keep you up in North Georgia, or do you travel out of state, out of South Georgia?
I'm a greedy capitalist, so I like to make money, and to me, it's all about the money. 100,000 maps for the History Center and 2.5 million deed cards, and I indexed all that stuff online. So to get back to your question about where do I work, I just predicted that in the recession, that downtown Atlanta was going to be the most profitable area.
Where can you find more information about this career path?
I would subscribe to some of the surveying periodicals. POB, American Surveyor, and SAMSOG, the Surveying and Mapping Society of Georgia. I think they have a free student membership. I might be wrong. I'll probably get killed for that. But those are just periodicals that are issued monthly or quarterly.
The thing that you like most about surveying, personally?
Okay, so right this very moment, we're surveying the Atlanta Constitution Building, which is where the terminus of Atlanta was. It's the end of the Western Atlantic Railroad, and that's where Marthasville was. Terminus, Marthasville, and then Atlanta. Right. And I found the original foundation for some of the old railroad buildings that existed before Sherman burned Atlanta down. And in that respect, I really enjoy retracing history.
Do you see any cons to being a surveyor? Are there any major problems, setbacks, anything like that?
Yeah, there's all kind of problems. Surveyors, I don't know what it is about us, but we're horrible business people, and we undervalue our services as surveyors. Surveying to me is one of the least understood professions. People I tell them I'm a surveyor, the first thing I get is, oh, you're the guy that stands on the highway with that camera thing, right? Yeah. So I think it's being clear with their client base about our billable and not giving away work. Okay.
So you said your dad bought the company?
Yes, he did.
Okay, so was he a strong influence on your interest in the job, basically? So
Yes, it was. I originally wanted to be an electrical engineer, and I failed out of school. So when I failed at being an electrical engineer, I thought, well, I'll just go to Southern Polytech and do surveying. It'll be easy. There's a career path. I rebelled against surveying earlier, and then when I came back into it in a professional setting, and I made some good friends at school. Matt Wilson is one of my best friends, and just the exposure to surveying in a different light brought me back to the profession, and I took it seriously then. So those days, honestly, the worst days have made me a better surveyor.
Thank you for coming.
You're very welcome.
Yep, appreciate it. Yep.
Great. I've got to go in the field, so I'm going to leave y'all with him. Okay.
Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I think the middle class of America is screwed.